What's going on out there this fine Wednesday evening, Mecha heads? How we doing out there in Mecha land? Oh, doing pretty good, hopefully. What's going on, Pops? How we doing this evening? little bit behind, a couple minutes, I guess. Like I said, hopefully everybody's out there doing all right. What's going on, Joe? How we doing? Mr. Alt. I hear that. Getting close to ready, I hope. We're coming down to it. This one went by fast, everybody. It went by fast. I don't know where it went. Just yesterday, I was standing at the last World Finals, so here we are again, coming down to the end. A few events coming up this weekend. What's going on, Mr. Carroll? How we doing this evening? Round out the next 2 weeks with the rest of our state final events, I believe. The cutoff on your points this year is going to be the 30th, so the 29th is Sunday, so that'll be the last day to collect points there. How we doing, Miss Miranda? So, September 29th, technically the 30th is your points cutoff, so I do believe there's a New Mexico show on the 12th that's showing up on the calendar down there, but that'll count towards 2025 points. I'll have it moved to the next calendar behind it here shortly. I just noticed that when I was looking at this weekend's events, double checking my notes and things. So I think that will handle that one. I do know the 2025 schedule is going to start going up. So I'm pretty sure we might already have some stuff going on there. What's going on, Mr. Mike Smith? That's what a lot of people are doing this time of the year, Mr. Carroll. Trying to get those builds together, trying to get those last-minute touches done, those last-minute changes. Maybe you tore everything out and changed it all in the last 2-3 weeks or a month, or who knows. But I know a lot of you are grinding it out right now. Good luck to you. Hopefully you get where you want to go. What's going on, Geoff? How we doing this fine evening? So I'll go over final stuff again. Like the title says here, I've been talking about that the last couple weeks, but I'll keep on keeping on. We'll go over that stuff here in a few minutes, but looks like we've got 7 events coming at you guys this weekend. So quite a few events coming out this weekend. All you guys needing points, chasing points. I know there's a couple of you out there trying to get those last-minute points up. We've got events in Illinois, Ohio, Michigan, North Carolina, Florida, and Indiana this weekend. So starting out Saturday the 21st, we got a 2X. It's going to be a points chaser show hosted there in Illinois. I think it's going to be SPO Sleepover Illinois edition. That's a 2X show there. Jason and Will got that going together. Shannon and I are loading the camper up. We're going to come out and hang out with you guys. We haven't got to make it out to Illinois yet this year. So we're going to get out there and see you guys. We're looking forward to it. Hopefully we get to meet some of the new folks, some of the folks we haven't seen in a while. We're looking forward to visiting with you guys this weekend. So we're going to take a little trip. I think we might leave tomorrow afternoonish. So we'll be looking forward to seeing you guys at the Illinois Sleepover. I don't know how to say that. Is it Onarga, Illinois? I might have did okay. We'll see. And then let's see. Also, this Saturday, the 21st, we got your Indiana State Finals. It's going to be a 3X at Ballard Field there in Marion, Indiana. Chad and Sean got that one together for you guys. So make sure you get out there, get your state championships, all you Indiana folks. I'm looking forward to seeing whose names are going on the plaques this year. Get your state championships, get your last minute points. You know, slap Sean or Chad one. Tell them thank you. And looking forward to getting them going again next year. But Indiana State Finals Saturday at Ballard Field. Also Saturday, we have our Florida State Finals down there in Florida at the Hernando County Fairgrounds in Brooksville, Florida. That show is going to be put on by Mr. Morgan Miller and his squad, Tony. They'll be down there handling you guys there at the Florida State Finals. It's going to be a 3X event there at the Hernando County Fairgrounds. Make sure you get out there and check out Mr. Morgan and the team. Get in the MECA lanes. All the Florida State champions. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at finals. And I'm looking forward to seeing whose name's going on those state championship plaques this year. So good luck and high scores to all the Florida competitors and Indiana competitors this weekend in their state finals. And then lastly, on Saturday, we have a Feel the Pressure 3X in Dunn, North Carolina. Mr. Bussey's putting that one together for us. He's been going pretty hard all year. He ain't gave up. He keeps on putting the shows together. So make sure you get out there and see Mr. Bussey. Really good guy putting it together, keeping it going for us. So he's got a 3X this weekend in Dunn, North Carolina. So make sure you get out there and see Dominic and check out what it's all about. And I guess we'll kick off Sunday this weekend, the 22nd, Sunday, with Michigan State Finals. That's going to be a 3X in Kalamazoo, Michigan there. Mike Smith and Kyle, Mr. Eric, the rest of the squad, Wayne, Matt. They'll have everything going on out there at Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan this weekend. All my Michigan guys, I miss you. And we're looking forward to seeing who's getting on their state championships this year and seeing you guys at finals, bringing home some hardware as well. So, again, it looks like we've got 4 state finals going on this weekend. So this is the third one I've talked about. A lot of state finals going on this weekend. Everybody remember, you have to be at your state finals to get that state championship. So make sure you get out there and get your state titles. And we'll get to the last one here in a second. But first, we're going to go to Wilmington, Ohio. And basically, this is like a points chaser type deal. Clinton County catch-up. It's going to be a 2X hosted in Wilmington, Ohio. Sydney and the crew will be putting that together for you guys. Get out there and get those last-minute points. Any of you that need those points out of Ohio, Clinton County catch-up 2X in Wilmington this Sunday. Be there, be square. And then lastly, like I said, it's our 4th state finals of the weekend. Shannon and I will be at this event all weekend. We're looking forward to it. SPL Sleepover Illinois edition there in Onarga, Illinois. And Sunday, that'll be a 3X. That'll be your guys' Illinois State Finals. I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of you and seeing some of the old faces and, getting ready to put your name on that state championship plaque. So be out there this weekend. I'm going to bring my set of cornhole boards. We'll play some games and hang out. And I'm looking forward to it. It should be a really fun event. I might even bring a fishing pole too. Shoot, who knows? So we're looking forward to seeing everybody out there this weekend in Illinois. Everybody else that we can't get to this weekend, we wish we could be there, but we want you to do well. So good luck and high scores. Everybody be safe out there while you're traveling. I know we got about a 5-hour ride, so everybody be safe and get loud. And that wraps up the weekend. Like I said, 7 events. You got Illinois, you got Indiana, you got Florida, you got North Carolina, you got Michigan, Ohio, and Illinois again. So all over up here in the Northeast. So get out there, get your points, have some fun. And it's really coming down to the end. I guess we're a little over a month away from sound pressure finals, a little less than a month away from sound quality finals. I know I've been going over most of that stuff the last few weeks, and I'll probably go over it again. But like I said, that wraps up the little event segment for now. I'll usually go over those again here at the end, but I'm going to get back over here to the chat, check it out, see if I can catch up a little bit. What's going on, Mr. Hawley? Mr. Anderson, Mr. Willits, Mr. Hunt. What is the cutoff for finals? The cutoff to register for finals is October the 4th. So register for finals before October the 4th. Mr. Cody, how we doing this evening? Miss Whitney, how you doing this evening? And I guess I'm telling myself to tell y'all, make sure you get on there and vote for the club awards, the year-end club awards. Make sure you get on there and vote for those guys. There is a Google sheet floating around. You get on there and make your vote, and we'll be checking those out and see who gets these year-end club awards. Always a good time checking those and seeing who the competitors vote for. So make sure you get your votes in, like it up, share it up, make sure everybody knows they can vote. All members can vote. So get on there and cast your votes. Well, hopefully, I think they'll probably send you a reset link there, Chris. Hopefully, and then maybe we'll, or I might be able to do that myself here in a minute. But I'll try to take a look at it. And then it looks like I posted in a link here, so there's a link for you guys to get to the voting page on the Google document sheet. Cast your year-end club award votes there. What else we got going on? I talked about this coming up events. I've been running back and forth kind of crazy this week. That's been my story for the last couple months, I guess. Been kind of losing my mind a little bit. What I got on my notes here. Oh, that was one of my notes Mr. Hunt asked me about. So I guess since I was just talking about that, World Finals, sound pressure and sound quality are in 2 separate locations this year. Sound quality will be there in Birmingham, Alabama, October 12th and 13th. And sound pressure will be in Russellville, Kentucky, 25th, 26th. You can check in on the 24th. Think you could check in SQ on the 11th. The entry for our World Finals, if you're qualified via the points, is $175 for the first 2 formats as long as you're qualified. Each additional format is $50. And again, the deadline to pre-register for World Finals is October the 4th. Also, let's see if I can see this real quick. I'm going to try to see what my profile looks like here. No, mine don't say it. So anyways, I've been getting a few messages from the folks. There is maybe a link showing up in some of your profiles that says you're qualified for finals, and then you click on it and it'll give you a 404, or it'll say you're not qualified. So what that is that is a leftover link from 2023. So it's a dead link. You have to actually go into the MECA shop and be logged in. And when you go into the MECA shop, you can register for finals via the MECA shop. So if you're clicking on the link that's inside your profile, that link is going to probably give you an error. I thought we tried to remove that, but apparently I've been getting some messages the last 2 or 3 days. Some people are seeing that link still and getting a little bit confused. So if you are one of the folks that when you get into your profile, you see a thing that says you're qualified for finals, whatever, if you click that, it's going to give you an error message, or it might say you're not qualified. But what you need to do is make sure you're logged in and go into the MECA shop, and you can register for either finals there. You can also Cash App or PayPal. You can find that information on the Facebook page, and you can find that inside the posts for each individual finals. So you can also send Cash App or PayPal. Just make sure you put your vehicle information and stuff like that in the notes. It is best to go through the swag shop, but the other options are available. So hopefully that helps some of you guys out that might have been having a few little issues there on the web page. You do actually have to go into the MECA shop and select your package there, and then it should let you go on through. If for some reason you go into the shop and it tells you you're not qualified, first make sure you're logged in. If you are logged in and you think you're qualified and it's still telling you that, just shoot me a message, shoot a text, a Facebook, an email. You can put in a support ticket, and I'll have to turn that on manually because we are doing it manually this year. And I've been trying to keep up with everybody as they qualify, but if for some reason I miss your name, just shoot me a message and I'll take care of it ASAP. I think that should answer most of the questions about registration that I've been seeing. Boop, 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 boop. Is anybody even ready yet? I don't know if I'm ready yet, or I don't know. But anyways, it's coming. We're getting ready to have World Finals, sound quality finals. Like I said, we're going to be doing that in conjunction with IASCA and MassQ and Emma. So we'll be there in Alabama, hanging out with the sound quality guys, getting sound quality done. And then Sound Pressure is going to be there in Kentucky, Russellville, Kentucky, at the Logan County Extension Center. What's going on, Mr. Simone? How we doing this fine evening? I did want to go ahead and make a little bit of an announcement about finals this year on the Sound Pressure side. I'm going to try to do, like I told you last week, a couple little things. Trying to figure out a couple little things here so that we could do maybe, to make it a little bit more special for some of you guys. Mr. Hawley, how we doing? Not even ready for the States. Uh-oh. Joe don't know what's going on. Pops don't know what's going on. Mr. Gamble, what's up, buddy? What's going on, Mr. Jeffrey? It's definitely coming up quick. It's all coming up quick. We're not going to stop it. It's going to keep on coming up quick. But for Sound Pressure Finals, one of the first little things I wanted to let you guys in on, I'm not going to necessarily have a banquet hall or a banquet room or anything like that this year. There is bleachers, and you can bring in your folding chairs and things like that, but there's sets of bleachers on both sides. And there's like a little kitchen area with a window. So what we're going to plan on doing Saturday evening, after we get done with the show and everything, we're going to do an awards ceremony. This year, I'm going to hand out points championships and state championships as you check in. You'll be able to get your plaques at the registration check-in table. I that just I really like recognizing everybody, and I might call everybody up there, maybe just one time real quick to get pictures. But the last couple years, I think I learned that going through all that just kind of wears everybody out, even me. So, hopefully it doesn't make people feel like it's any less important to me or any less special. But I think we're going to do points champions and state champions. You'll just pick them up when you check in at registration. And then obviously we'll do the club awards, and I might have a couple more Hall of Famers this year, maybe. I haven't got to thinking about that just yet. But we'll do the club awards and, overall points champions, things like that. And hopefully that'll kind of speed that process up a little bit. But I know, so we've become accustomed to maybe having our little banquet thing or whatever. So, usually we have an extra charge, for food and whatnot. But for this particular season, for this finals, we're going to have barbecue brought in, and basically everybody that's a registered member and is registered to compete, you'll be able to get a plate free with your entry, basically. We're going to have pulled pork, beef, baked beans, potato salad, macaroni and cheese, all that good stuff, brought in Saturday. And you'll get basically like a styrofoam container thing from the window. And then on Sunday, we are going to bring in pizza for everybody around lunchtime. So all the competitors, that'll be included with your entries. Anybody that's coming extra, that's a sidekick, a co-pilot, you're not a member or you are a member, doesn't really matter. But anybody coming extra that's not a registered competitor, we will allow you to purchase the meal plans or whatever. And basically what we're going to do is $20, and that just covers you for the weekend. You'll get the barbecue and the pizza. If you're going to pay me with PayPal or Cash App, it's going to be $25. But if you pay me in person there, it'll be $20. But again, if you're a registered competitor, that's going to be a part of your entry fee this year. So hopefully you guys like the sound of that a little bit. I thought it would be pretty nice to feed everybody. And like I said, we'll do the awards ceremony Saturday night after the show, and we'll eat together and maybe cry together, or at least I will. Anyways, that's my first little thing I got going that I thought would be kind of cool. You guys might like for finals this year at the Sound Pressure venue. So barbecue and pizza, with your included with your entry this year. Again, Saturday, that'll be a dinner thing. And then Sunday, I think we'll probably bring pizza in around lunchtime and go from there. So I know I used to make fun of him, and then now I'm up there doing it. What the heck, bruh? Now I get it. It's looking like SQ finals, Mr. Gamble. I mean, they're both shaking out pretty decent right this second. I think we're around 25 or 30 folks registered. And I think it's pretty even match right now. Let's see. So I was talking about the Sound Pressure venue, David. I don't have a whole lot of control at the venue in Alabama, and they have their own catering thing in house, and it's not very, very affordable. So we're not gonna not going to be able to get that done this year for sound quality, but for the sound pressure venue, that's what I was speaking on. I have a question. Mr. Jeremy, how you doing? If I pay for a membership today, how far back does it go to qualify for states? So generally speaking, Jeremy, our memberships are a little bit different from other clubs. So our membership's not just good like if you buy it now, it's only good till after finals, or it's not a season to season membership, it's a year to year membership. So if you bought your membership today, your membership will be good until the same date next year. So generally speaking, we don't really backdate points. Now we will sometimes go back up to like 30 days, just to help folks out if they didn't if they couldn't make their mind up, or whatever. But generally speaking, 30 days is as far back as we'll go. And if we do go back, then we backdate the membership as if it started on that date. So I hope that answers the question for you. If I was personally yourself, and I don't know if you're just getting into it, or how it worked out for you this year, but you can come and compete at state finals even if you don't have enough points. That's something else that I was going to talk about this evening, and I guess I'm going to go ahead and address that real quick. So, state finals, you have to have 25 points to be a state champion. You don't have to have 25 points to come and compete. Anybody can compete just like any regular show. The state championship is handed out at finals, and it's something that you're recognized for on the website, things like that. So you can still come and compete. You can still win the trophy at the event. You just don't necessarily get the crown or the title of state champion unless you're a member that has 25 points at the end of the show. So hopefully that might help you a little bit, Jeremy. But what I was going to say next, I probably shouldn't say it, but anyways, my personal thought process on this is we're getting ready to have world finals in pretty much like 4 weeks. So my thought process as a competitor and stuff, I personally would probably wait until, say, the 1st of November to buy my membership, because then that way you don't have to worry about buying it again before finals next year. So that would be kind of my advice if you're a new guy out there that's getting into it, that's wondering about the membership thing. How our memberships work, it's basically year to date. And I mean, we do offer, subscription, and you can have it set up to where it'll automatically pay for you and stuff. But my suggestion would be, right after World Finals time is the best time to purchase a membership, because then you don't have to worry about it expiring before the end of the season next year. So, like I said, I might not should give that advice, but I think that would be how I would do it, and that would be the smartest decision to make if you're just getting into it. Um, so I mean, pertaining to that, we do have rules against that, Mr. Gamble, but we're all adults, so I mean, I'm not gonna, try to be your daddy, but technically no. And at sound pressure finals, it's definitely a no, because it's part of the University of Kentucky campus. So anybody that wants to do that at finals, they better mind their P's and Q's and be good, or they're going to get they'll end up getting put out, especially at the Kentucky venue. And it looks like I'm caught up on my chat over here. So again, I went over the food thing we're going to do, talked about the deadline for finals. Let's see. I know another thing. I hope you guys have been seeing the artwork for the t-shirts this year. I think it came out real awesome. I really liked it. So shout out Selena for throwing that together for us. Looks great. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to look on the shirt. Any of my retailers, manufacturers, teams, anybody that wants to get their logos on the back of the shirt, you can do so in the MECA shop. If you go into the MECA shop, you can get your logo on the back of the shirt there. I believe it's $200. We're going to be giving out somewhere between 165 and 200 shirts. The deadline to get your logo on the shirt, September 22nd. So Chad needs a hoodie. So while I'm talking about that, while we're on the shirts, I will take extra shirt orders. I will order hoodies as well. Extra shirts are $25 a piece, small through 2X. 3X through 5X is $30 each. Hoodies, small through 2X, are going to be $35, and 3X through 5X are $40. Anybody that wants to order an extra shirt or order a hoodie, make sure you get with Shannon and let her know. So make sure you get with Shannon. She'll give you instructions how to get her the money and all that. You want them to call you on your phone or message your phone or what? You can September 22nd. So basically, I know I'm not giving you much time, but you got 4 days basically. If you want to order that stuff, you could send it to Cash App or PayPal, put it in the notes what you want, a shirt or a hoodie, how many and what sizes, and we'll make sure we get those ordered for you. Again, the Cash App and the PayPal link, you can find it right on the Facebook page here, and it's inside the World Finals posts for sound quality and sound pressure both. Or you can always shoot Shannon a text or a message, and we'll get you guys taken care of. So again, you've seen the sneak peek of the shirts. So if you want a hoodie or you want an extra shirt, make sure you get with us before the 22nd. We have to put the order in on the 23rd. That's our last day. So anybody that wants their logo on the shirt, anybody that wants extra shirts, or anybody that wants a hoodie, make sure you get with us in the next 4 days here, I guess. Sorry about the timing on that, but Shannon just showed me we could order the hoodies and stuff. So again, extra shirts, 25 each, small through 2X, and 3X through 5X, $30 each. And then the hoodies are going to be 35 and 40. So just hit us up on Messenger. Again, Cash App, PayPal, make sure you put it in the notes and let us know what you want there and get the correct payment going. So that's on the shirt stuff. And then again, if you want to get your logo on the back of the shirt, this is last year's shirt. You can do that in the MECA shop as well. And the deadline to do both of those things is going to be September the 22nd. If you want your logo on the specialty plaques, I think the deadline's October the 2nd. What else we got going? We got a lot going, but I'm trying to think here. I might have showed you guys this a little bit before, But we're getting a little bit closer. We're getting a few more entries. This is my favorite little new guy right here. If you don't know, now you know. Anyways, but we like to give the little bags out at our bigger events, and finals is one of those. So I think I showed you guys some of the stuff last week, but this one's pretty much done. I've got a few more things coming from some of our sponsors and stuff, I believe, to throw in here as well, and I'll show you that when we get it. But anyways, everybody, when you register, you'll get a packet like this. Sorry, I'm probably embarrassing little Mr. Levi, but um, anyways, you'll get a packet just like this. Oh, and now you know one name off the list because I'm not going to post the list until after the deadline, but I will post the list. Anyways, you'll get a packet like this, and it's a little more important for my sound quality guys, but we're giving this packet out like this because I do have some judges, especially in sound quality, from overseas coming, so they might not know everybody. They might not know the cars. So basically, I want you to take your packet, put it on under your wiper blade, put it in the front of your window, put it somewhere where the judge can see it so they know who you are, and there won't be any confusion about that. Inside the packet, you're basically just going to find your score sheets, whatever you registered for. You'll have your score sheets inside the packet there. And then I also believe, is there one in here? I don't know if she put it in in the envelope. So, also, I told you guys about the little banquet food and the pizza that we're going to do. So also inside your packet, you'll find one of these guys, and this little bracelet will basically get you your plate of food and your slices of pizza um, with your entry. So make sure you hang on to your bracelet. You don't necessarily have to wear it, but make sure you hang on to it. That's how I'm going to know you're a registered competitor. And again, all registered competitors will get the barbecue dinner Saturday evening, and we're going to do pizza Sunday around lunchtime. That's the plan. So this bracelet will get you the food, and then, like I said, if you're bringing extra people with you, $20, and you can have the barbecue and the pizza. That'll cover everything. So this will come in all your competitor packets, and that's how you'll get your food. And everybody that needs to purchase on site will have extra bracelets there, so we know who you guys are. Let me see here. So there might be some in Alabama. You'll have to check the IASICA website for hotels on that, Chris. But for sound pressure finals, there's only like 2 hotels close by, and they wouldn't give me block rates or anything. So, unfortunately, we'll kind of have to fend for ourselves there. What's going on, Mr. Castro, Mr. Bowers, Mr. Hinton, Mr. Solins? The Saturday show, Mr. Rich. Let's see. They're there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it looks like those points are there, Mr. Rich. What's going on, Mr. Williams? The deadline to pre-register is going to be October the 4th, Miguel. October the 4th, sir. I'm gonna be. I have a little bit more freedom with the sound pressure side this year, Chris. So I mean, I will be doing. It's going to be close to Halloween, so I mean, I might do something, something a little different, geared towards that. I got a couple other ideas, but other than that, not really. Well, other than you're judging sound quality versus sound pressure, obviously. But other than that, not a whole lot. Yep, shirt deadline is September 22nd. That is correct. So, again, the packet in your window on your wiper blade where it's visible for the judge, especially my sound quality crew, please. And then I think I showed you guys the obviously we always give out the little towels, the float rags, whatever you want to call them, the little towel rags. We always do that. So we'll keep that tradition going. And then we got our little World Finals koozies and these awesome little pins. Shout out Mr. Shea. You can't see them very good. My light's too bright, but we got our MECA pins there. We're going to give everybody one of those guys. And like I said, I got a couple things I'm waiting for in the mail, and I'll show that stuff to you guys when we get it. But we're working on putting these together. We got a little over 30 people registered at this point, so it's going pretty good. Looks like we'll get to 100 or more again. So yeah, you can leave. I know you can leave them at the venue in Alabama, the venue in Louis or that's in Russellville. There, I will allow the folks that are parked inside to leave their cars there. I might, I'm gonna have to have a conversation. I might even do something different and let some cars go in there overnight. Um, but most of the vehicles at the Russellville location will be outside, so that one might be difficult, but you can leave them there. So what's going on, Mr. Thibodeau? How we doing this fine evening? I feel like there was something else I was going to talk about. Well, I guess I'm not remembering right now exactly what it was. So, did anybody have any questions for me right this second? Rules questions, finals questions, registration questions? I'm doing pretty good today, Mr. Steven. I'm doing pretty good today, sir. Can't complain. I got my ears lowered, getting ready to get in the truck and drive for a little bit tomorrow. Go to an event, hang out with some folks. So I'm kind of excited about that. Um, got out to the got the haircut and got to the grocery and all that good stuff with the grandma today. So we got it done. We got a few things accomplished today at least. I don't, unfortunately, Chris, that I thought I said that while I was talking about it. We don't have a menu for sound quality finals. They're in-house catering service. I can't do it. But there's lots of things close by. It's in the middle of a downtown area, so there's lots of things close by. That's one of my thoughts, Chad. I'm thinking about it, and I've actually got the venue from. I rented it Wednesday through Sunday, so I've got to go in there Wednesday and do some work and set stuff up and things. And I don't know. I was thinking I might do like a check-in party or something Friday or something. I don't know. I got a couple ideas. I just haven't finalized any of them, and I'll let you guys know as we finalize things here, what we're going to do. But um, we are going to throw a couple little things in there to try to, have a little bit of extra fun. But I also know a lot of guys are, a little bit more serious at finals. So some of them might not want to join in. But for those of us that do, um, you know, we'll be doing a few extra things. And I think a costume contest will be one of them since Halloween will be just right around the corner. Um, yeah, I'm not sure if they'll have any. I'm sure they'll have food vendors in the hall as well. Um, but I'm not in charge of any of that stuff. I just kind of show up on that one. Well, I mean, I don't necessarily disagree, Mr. Matt, but I was just saying I welcome everybody, even the guys that don't want to play. You know. um, yep, there's a link for the World Finals event details there. Anybody else have any questions for me this fine Wednesday evening? Happy hump day out there, Mecca heads. I hope everybody's having a great weekend out there in Mecca land. I hear that. I've seen some pretty wild stuff at finals. I sure have. I mean, it is fun. It is supposed to be fun. So I'm looking forward to having fun. But like I said, I know. So I don't want to have too much fun and make some of the more serious guys get upset. So we'll find ourselves a happy medium and we'll all have fun. How about that? Um, I think that's pretty much all I had to go through this evening. I do feel like I forgot something that I was going to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. So I couldn't answer that question, Chris. I haven't been fishing since probably about 3 months, but it should be getting pretty good about now. All right. Well, it doesn't look like I'm getting a whole lot of questions. So, again, we've got 7 events this weekend. I'll go over that one more time for you guys that might have missed it. You got events in Illinois, Ohio, Michigan, North Carolina, Florida, Indiana, and then I think that's all the states. Um, so we've got the first day of the SPL Sleepover Illinois edition coming at you. It's a 2X in Illinois there. Shannon and I will be at that one. You got Indiana State Finals on Saturday. That one will be a 3X in Marion, Indiana. You got Florida State Finals on Saturday. And that one will be coming up in Hernando County Fairgrounds in Brooksville, Florida. So Florida State Finals. Then we've got a 3X in Dunn, North Carolina. And then starting on Sunday, you've got Michigan State Finals. That'll be a 3X. And then we've got a catch-up show in Ohio. That's going to be a 2X. And then we ended out SPL Sleepover 3X. That's going to be your Illinois State Finals. And that wraps up the weekend for us. Pops wants to DQ himself so he don't have to finish his build. Um, Well, you guys know the drill from here, but everybody that's getting out there this weekend, we got 4 state finals coming up, y'all. 4. That way, 4. You know, we've got 4 state finals coming at you this weekend. The Kentucky State Finals is already completed. The state champions are posted to the website in the MECA News. Check out the Kentucky State champions. I'm looking forward to adding names for the rest of the states. So, Florida, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, it's your time to shine this weekend, guys. Everybody, well, and gals, because I know there's quite a few you guys and gals out there now. So, guys and gals, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in Illinois this weekend. Make sure you get out there, get those state titles, and looking forward to seeing who's the state champs this year out of Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, and what was the other one? I just messed it up. Florida. There we go. I remembered it lastly. All right, guys. I'm going to check the chat one more time here. And again, don't forget to vote. Deadline to register is October the 4th. If you want your logos on the shirts, deadline's the 22nd. If you want extra shirts or hoodies, deadline's the 22nd. I know it's not far off, but we're coming down to the end quick. We're off to the races. And you guys know the drill. Until next time, keep it loud and clear, Mecha heads.